So I had a really good chat with someone very close to me recently who is just an amazing human, and they were inspired by the topic that someone else had been chatting about in a conversation recently, and that topic was around, am I wanting or am I willing? And I really loved that, so I wanted to talk about that today because there is a big difference. Because if you are wanting something, you are in need. You are trying to get something, you're trying to control something, you're trying to force something to bring it in because you really want it. So in essence, because of that want, especially if it's a really deep want, you're actually really repelling the thing you want, because in order for you to attract what it is that you want, you have to feel and embody like you already have it. Like or that you don't actually need it. You surrender to it because you don't need the thing. But when you're wanting it, you have that energy of needing it. I really need that. And it can repel people and energy and different environments, because people and energy can pick up on that. Energy knows that it's being sort of needing, and so it attracts the opposite. So it's like the old saying, what you resist persists. So if you're resisting trying to be okay and surrendering what it is that you want, you're going to keep pushing that thing away, if that makes sense. But if you're willing to let it go and willing to be open to the possibilities, willing to be okay with whatever the outcome is, because you love yourself and you know yourself and you're okay with trusting the best for your higher self to come through, you're willing to allow that. See how that feels like a more open energy, and it allows for you to be willing. So I've talked about in other episodes about using affirmations that activate words that might be more helpful. So in times where you don't believe, for example, that you can create or attract something into your life, maybe you're so unfit right now that you saying to yourself, I am fit, is just going to be so far-fetched that you can't even go there. What you could say is, I am willing to feel what fit feels like, or I'm willing to get fit. I'm willing to. So when you have willing in there, it creates open space, because the willingness to do something allows for that to flow. And so it's the same concept with the whole wanting. Like if you're needing, you are in that energy of trying to get, and that's force. So basically, when you're trying too hard, that's when things won't flow. But when you allow yourself, when you're willing to just express yourself and be open to the possibilities, still take action, still move in the direction of your dreams, you're likely to attract more of what it is that you do want, and more will come through that you didn't know that you wanted, but is for your highest good. And it can be better than what you could have ever imagined from when you were in that place of want. So I just thought I'd share a bit about that today, because I thought that was so powerful, and hopefully it has inspired you as well too. I know this is a short little video, but I like the short, sharp and shiny when we can just think about one thing and get into it. So yeah, where are you wanting and where are you willing right now? And I'll also link to the video I just mentioned as well around the activator words, if that one is one that you want to check out. And I'll either pop that on screen now so you can check it out, or link it in the description. Which, by the way, if you are not on my mailing list just yet, I would love to have you there. I send out a weekly newsletter at the start of every week, so I will link that in the description for you as well too. So with all of that said, thank you so much for being here. Please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you as well. So I'll see you in the next video.